And the Yusunshin and the Hirara, but the Atlas is open. So Nightmare, they're gonna have to make a big decision here. First pick, is it gonna be still the Jusin or the Atlas? Seeing no Yves ban, I think it'll just be the Atlas.
Wow.
But I think don't ban the Atlas because you're hoping for Nightmare to pick up a Freya or a Paquito so that you can get Atlas for yourself.
But knowing the Mongol.
Marcel, okay, they banned out of Marcel. Honestly, pretty good ban. So now it's on Nightmare because they're gonna get one and they're gonna get the Zushin. So it should be an Atlas +1. There we go, Atlas instant pick.
We get the Eve later, so
Freya, I would take Freya. I would take Freya. Yeah.
For K.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
I mean, like, maybe Momo has practiced it, but I think just pick up the Freya because K did pretty well on the Freya.
Yeah, and Mumu, to be fair, again,
just
I'd like to see the play for the team kinds of XP laners on him.
As long as they don't pick Baxia or Akai here, I think we're okay. Imagine, right? Imagine. I mean, it could happen. They're taking the time. They're picking up the Paquito. Maybe he's like, I want redemption.
Maybe. I don't know if I want to see a Paquito here, though.
Oh, and now a Freya. Oh, I'm liking Nightmare's lineup. I'm liking Nightmare with the Freya as well as the Baxia.
And the what if Ox? Oh no, okay. Ox at least has the Atlas for now.
If they don't pick up Eve, Eve is gonna get banned.
Yeah,
and
have to go Eve.
Going up against a Baxia and Freya, most mid laners cannot survive.
Exactly. I think you already have enough frontline right now with the Atlas already, right? Like, to provide space for the Eve
I feel like
a combo in.
I feel like they're thinking of a Gord, but I think against a Freya, it's not wise.
Yeah, and if you get the Eve, at least you could like make
spam your skills so that you get shields. Yeah.
Yeah, and even for the gold lane, you could set up the box a bit more. And since you have the Paquito on your side, that's like a lot more ways to just take care of the angles. But they don't.
Ooh, they go for the Suyo. Okay.
Oh god, man.
But this does mean that Zixora doesn't actually have that much in the pool, and they understand the risk of it getting banned out is going to be game losing. So this is Mongols trusting their basically comforts.
But this time it's already very, very different, right? You're up against a Jusin, that's one.
Yep.
You can't just like bypass the backline anymore. It's just a full dive comp, and it's a Baksha. Someone that can clear and rotate maybe even faster than you on a Suyo.
And Freya doesn't die fast.
Not at all, no. You cannot burst him down.
Her. And the Freya, I think.
Let's not, misidentify. Imagine how embarrassing that would be, right?
Oh.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much. So in terms of the ban here, they're banning out the Matilda. And that's good.
Yep.
Because Matilda, Freya, Baxia, they got wings.
Just like?
What, a very...
Rafaela.
Yeah. Just like a known energy drink.
That too.
Well, Gord gets banned. I don't think Gord needs to be banned, but still, I guess it's the respect. And then the Belleric. Belleric ban, I think is justified as well, considering they got a Paquito as well as the Suyo. So again, I feel like the Eve should be okay here. Or do they want to ban out a Lilia?
They're okay with the Eve.
Okay, interesting.
There's a Claude still, but are they really gonna put the Freya in the EXP?
Freya's in the EXP is fun because you can dive whenever it's important.
Yeah, I think they should. Yeah, because it's a Paquito too that they're gonna match in lane.
Yeah.
So is it?
Nightmare can still go Phobias as well, right? It's still open. It's good against Paquito. You won't have a lot of range. Right now, it almost seems like Nightmare are just taking a page out of the Mongols' book.
But then don't we like to see Nomad be the more proactive one this time? So like if they put him on the Freya, isn't he forced to play?
I think you are the most proactive on the Freya. Alright? Because like, I can move forward, I can survive, I can deal damage. But they still go for the Harith here. And now for the Rome pick, final one. Honestly, I feel like quite a lot is still viable here.
Isn't this just the Phobias for the Mongols then? Right, there's a Freya and a Harith.
Well, as long as Paquito is usable in the goalie, which it is. I've seen Innocent use
and
it.
Cho? That's so many dashes.
Yep.
Yeah.
This should just be a Phobias.
Yep, just play double fighters.
Double fighters all over again.
And they even have an Eve.
No, sorry, there's a Paquito. I'm so sorry.
No. It's still okay. You have an Eve.
Phobias gold? Paquito gold?
Yeah. Hey, Innocent made it work, okay?
That's Innocent, bro.
And this is
K.
What's the difference, man? They both eat something. I heard Innocent's diet is a bit weird, but other than that...
Okay.
If not though.
Is it time to go for the Phobius and a Paquito Gold? Is it time to just brawl your brains
Granger.
out?
Granger. I
again.
don't like it.
I don't
like Granger.
They lost
don't
the
like
last
it.
time they went with a Granger.
And a Paquito.
Yeah.
And a Paquito.
The reason why we don't like it, folks, is because, you know, skill reliant, and I don't think it's going to be enough damage to kill anyone, right? Unless they have the best early game. By 5 minutes, they have 40 stacks. Nah, even that one. I think by 8 minutes. By 8 minutes, you need 40 stacks of the Sky Piercer, and then there's resemblance of damage. So, Mirko as well as Brigida. I don't know about his Granger pick, but it's time for you guys to call the game.
We got quite a lot of questions that we need to find out heading into this Game 3 do or die for both the Mongols and Nightmare Esports. They ended or will be ending the series with a draft that was very much similar to the first draft we saw from them, and that looked very uncomfortable for a lot of reasons aside from it not being too meta.
Well, folks, we'll find out. We'll find out the answer to all our questions as we jump into the Lanadon. The Mongols going back to their roots. Oh, this is a risky start to the game. Zixora is already getting punished by Jasmine, who's on the Ken skin.
Ken.
But this is the second outfit. I mean, the first outfit.
Oh,
Because earlier, Ox was on the second outfit with a coat.
wow. We got so much to look forward to in the new draw. Hope you guys have checked your diamonds for that. But yeah, Zixora already being checked out in as early as the first minute of this game. At least he gets his hands on all his buffs though, but whoa.
Good damage on Ided. Mikey, getting those Void Blasts in. Zixora with the Blade Surge, trying to walk up, and no, he'll just go to his own cap.
Okay. So again, so far, the Mongols also are going for a full flicker lineup in this scenario. Probably not really going to worry much about Jasmine and what could be done later on eventually. There will be such need for repositioning. K though, whoa, that was close. Really got to put Nomad down low. Even forcing out the the flicker from Jasmine right there. So I think the Mongols, at least so far, have been managing the lanings pretty well in terms of the gold lane, but this is just Juviana things. This is something you would expect from Juviana in the EXP.
That's true. This time on a good matchup as well against the Paquito, right? So, XP Crab gonna be... Oh, great
Wow.
steal by Mikey. That will delay quite a bit for Nightmare to get Prio. Okay. And Mikey will be the one to get level 4 quicker. This could be a straight-up fight for the Mongols. They might just utilize this level advantage in the bottom lane. It's Juviana who clears it out, but Mumu shouldn't be too far behind. There you go. He's 4.
Wow, Ox just doesn't care about Jasmine here.
Juviana trying to go for the zone. Purify out of the ready. That's Juviana, the turtle taker. Look at Mumu in the back line with a knockout strike as well. Ox taken down already by the Lantern Flare. Now Idid gonna go over. Finds it with a shield unity as well. A big double on Zixora and Ox.
Mongols still decided to fight that, even when Nightmare already took the objective. They had almost all of their resources still up. Mongols here, at least they have K really doing well in the goal.
Oi.
Oh, Idid!
Idid has a Crimson Beacon. Mike, he does not have the RWM. He just gets away. So it's 2 kills and a turtle. All the wins for Nightmare.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like, even just looking back at that recent team fight, the amount of shields that Juviana got and how we thought Mumu could have already gotten the pickoff but still did not. It's just so much sustain from Nightmare right now. And so much mobility as well. It's not going to be an easy task for the Mongols to just find the pickoffs that they want. And Ox is about to get his level 4. So we'll see what they decide to go for next. There are a couple purifies on Nightmare though. And I think that is just going to be one of the few layers that they'll have to deal with when it comes to the fights later on, because there are just so many purifies that you have to pop.
That's what winners do. Winners raise their hands.
Yes. Okay, we don't see that as well.
No one saw that.
We don't. Okay, we go
That
back.
reaction was to something on my screen.
Okay.
Oh, shield unity over on Ox. Oh, even a kick with a dragon. Now to Idid. Oh god, Ox is getting tossed around everywhere.
I saw this yesterday. This was something I saw yesterday. In a very similar lineup where Ox could just barely do things, but at least he took that kill. So K will be okay. Oh, down bottom though.
Knockout strike 2 times, too easy for Lexi. Able to get the shield unity onto Zixora, and you can see the magic damage piercing down Zixora. He has to use the Queller to get out. Juviana gets away just in time out of the RWM. Ox in the back line on Jasmine. Oh, Jasmine Rajiku, no, doesn't get Zixora in time. Now he gets caught. The Queller lands, but he has the flicker to escape, and now Purify out of the fatal lanes. Mumu to knockout strike onto Ida. He doesn't want to go in, but the rest of the team does. Ox perfect mash. Mumu gets a strike. Way the dragon, knocking him down. Now it's Juviana with the blades. It can't. Oh god, Mumu just shredded. And the turtle gets reset. Too easy for Lexi. Now the shield unity onto Mikey. He's gonna go down as well. Zixora can't even get the kill on Jasmine. It's Ox.
Nightmare did not recall at all. They just stayed there, waited for this re-engage, but there's K!
Rotating already. Neutral objective gonna be taken by Too Easy for Lexi. Perfect match coming down again, but Too Easy for Lexi is just that tanky. Shield unity, Idid gets a kill. It's a disaster for the Mongols. Wait a second! Nomad in the back! K gets away with the flicker. Nomad gets baited and shut. Well, not shut down, just taken out.
Nomad, for the first time we see him join the fight, had a very unfortunate death and positioning under the turret. And Mikey gets spotted out there too, but at least it's somehow an equal and decent trade in terms of kills, but the lead, okay.
Sokolil, Too Easy for Lexi punishes an overextending Granger. K!
Yeah, just when we thought he was safe. And countless of times, he's been safe. They've been able to make sure that he was safe. So much sacrifices have been made as well. But the Mongols, they're being hunted down by Nightmare. They're doing everything they can just to make sure that things will be uncomfortable for the Mongols. Now it's going to be the target on Juviana.
Do they have enough damage? Juviana might actually win this 1v2. Mumu's up their top lane. K, he just got back to lane and he's handed 4 members of Nightmare. Ox getting lifted up. Perfect match away. Nomad gonna go for the chase as well. Ox gets away in time. Jasmine is just looking to get some space in enemy jungle.
Yeah, and they still got the turret too. They're looking like they're about to get more as well. If you take a look at other sides of the map, even down bottom, Juviana, this is what you expect. And it's not looking too good for the Mongols because of the nature of their lineup that just requires you to really snowball and activate that assassin jungle early on. Now it's just Nightmare being all over the map. They already spotted out where Zixora currently is as well.
Jasmine.
But Jasmine, you're all alone.
That's a lot of damage actually onto K. He should be Way the dragon already. Ox gets lifted up, thrown back again. Flicker of the Fatal Lace, but Purify comes around, and Nomad also pops in Purify as the Zaman Force is right there for them to deal damage, making... Gets knocked up. I did with a walk up already. It's Zixora! And K, finally a Sky Piercer stack. Signs of life as Mumu cuts in bot.
They don't care. They're just gonna keep fighting. They have the Purifies to keep them going, and Nightmare are gonna be okay. Now it's gonna be another turtle over to Too Easy for Lexi, and for some reason, I think K is dealing a bit more damage than I expected him to. Like on this Granger, together with Zixora, I'm not even sure who the Sky Piercer is gonna go over to. Ah, okay.
He's actually ahead of Nomad because I guess Nomad dove a turret mid.
Yeah. So this is the only time you see Nomad trying to be a bit more active. But hold on. Ah!
Juviana tries to go in a 2v1. He's actually healing, but Zixora takes him out. The Nightmare. The lead is starting to disappear. Too Easy for Lexi with a jump in the back. Shield unity lands. Mumu now with a knockout strike to peel for Zixora.
No one else is there. Could have been an opening here for Nightmare after they lost Juviana. But yeah, these are some very weird decisions we're starting to see from Nightmare. I think whatever coordination we got to see from them a few games back is something that's starting to get lost all over again, and that's not what you should be seeing from them, not in this crucial game. Whereas the Mongols, they've been capitalizing on so much. With K this much ahead and already in the Sky Piercer, I think they'll be able to play around each other a lot more.
This is looking very scary for Nightmare. You'd expect with all the turtles and all the... Oh, Zixora.
Okay.
Falcon Descent, Too Easy Flexi also there. Zixora now with the Sever. Gets away with the Blade Surge just a bit, buying a little bit of time. Let's see if the Mongols can actually look for the trade in the bottom lane, and they actually want to go on Jasmine. Mumu cutting his movement. Zixora doing a good job running away. Pops into Queller. Gets out through mid. Too Easy for Lexi right there, and Zixora. The great escape has happened.
Whoa.
Look at the rest of the team into the bottom lane. They go. They get the kill on Nomad. Zixora baited 3 up top, and Mongols get 1 below. 5 seconds for the Lord to spawn. Beautiful.
All they burned was a flicker too. Zixora yet again!
Oh god, this time I don't know if he can actually escape it. He does! Mumu goes in, knockout strike, Jasmine low. K, can he land the shots? He's gonna go in. Iden falls to Mikey. The Mongols are back. The goal lead is gone for Nightmare.
That was a close call. If K only got to land that one bullet at Death Sonata. But thanks to the Shumpo, he's gonna be okay. But that's a turret that they're about to lose. And the Lord as well.
Holy.
Mongols, even with this less than 1k
Oi.
gold leader, making it happen. Fatal Links!
On to Jasmine. Is it a 4v5? K in the back line doing some damage. Xora just trying to buy some time as Juviana walks up to try to cut them down, but it's just not working. Mumu knocks him up. Wave up top, gonna take the turret down. Bottom lane wave is looking juicy for the Mongols as well.
Yep, Nightmare are still trying to position themselves around this lord. They might want to threaten Mongols even for just a bit and not allow that easy free lord take. We see Juviana already positioning here, dealing with the lane as of now, but since it's such, or there are so much minions that have to be dealt with, this is not something that Nightmare could just easily go for, and Ox too.
Uh-oh.
Holding the
Ox.
front.
No pay to links, no perfect match. He's already used it earlier, but he's so dark tanky. Mid-wave handled by K. The rest of the team trying to corral the Mongols over. And it's a fight for prio. Mid and top go. Oh god! Blade Search doesn't land. Juviana with the Black Resent, but Ox gonna follow him through. They know there's no Purify. The Fatal Links knocks him down, and the damage is enough to take him out. But the Lord is getting bursted by Nightmare. They're gonna get it.
Oh!
They snuck it under the Mongols.
Crowd control is indeed one of the biggest enemies, but who would have thought that Nightmare just took that opportunity? Juviana as a sacrifice, even if map control is over to the Mongols, nonetheless, that was still a major objective that they were able to take for themselves, buying them a bit more time to stay in this game, despite what the Mongols has been able to achieve. But even then, there will be a bit more catching up to do, but now it's different. Nomad has the Holy Crystal. I think that will change things a bit for Nightmare Esports in the next team fight.
So it's worth it for Nightmare if they can use the Lord. Now, oh god! Straight up onto Mikey with the puissance as well. That's a Crimson Beacon. Mikey, oh! He pops in out of him in time right now as they go all in. Xor's cutting them down. Way the Dragon lost Mumu. Ox is able to flick around, but Juviana's cutting him out. Juviana in the midst of it all right now is that's Mumu trying to buy some time, but he will go down to Nomad. K, can he clean up? Lord up top, and Mongol should be able to deal with it as the minions. Holy Shield down below. The mid tier 2 almost fell. And M don't get a single turret with the Lord.
Yeah, and that's what we mentioned. The Holy Crystal, the difference that it made. They were just so confident to go in and take on that fight, even with the Fatal Links and the real world manipulation already laid down. They knew that they had the damage to fight back against the Mongols. And now they even lost 3 members after that fight. The map control is now somewhat getting equalized.
So Nightmare did get a tier 1 and a tier 2 up top and a tier 1 bot. But it's still Mongols with a turret advantage. Just one, but it's an advantage.
Yeah, it's something that'll at least allow them to move a bit more around the map, especially considering that I think that's what Jasmine has been trying to do for quite some time now. It's just that they're not really able to connect as much, but you really can't blame them. They're waiting for the damage. They've been waiting for the damage. It's just the utility jungler that you're looking at, so definitely Juviana and Nomad had to be the ones making the difference. And now you're starting to feel that they are able to do that. But with Mongols also grouping up together like this and having the wave advantage, Nightmare will still not have an easy time. Earlier was just something that they forced through, especially after Mongols just tried to go for that siege. But this is what's really going to matter the most, this upcoming objective that we're about to see, because we are already looking at an enhanced Lord.
Let's see it. Slow build again. Mongols trying to fight for the bottom lane this time. They have figured it out, man. They've identified what really got him cooked in the last team fight. Nightmare was just too fast. Juviana. Good Purify burnt out with the Fatal Links.
Really good. Now they know that at least 2 major resources are down and not available for this upcoming fight. That's the Fatal Links and the Purify.
Yeah, too risky.
For Juviana. Gonna be a bit risky right now.
Ooh.
Okay. Jasmine gonna hold this mid bush for the team. But they know that Ox doesn't have the Fatal Links, but he's still gonna go for the entry.
Trying to burst it down. The wave in the bottom lane looks even right now. Ox knocked up, thrown back, poked a bit. I did taking a bit of damage as well, but he has the regen. Too easy for Lexi come down. Valkyrie is as well. Mumu able to flicker out to safety. Ox will do the same. The Crimson Beacon is on him with the Lantern Flare. Brings him straight back to Nomad.
Ox just got his Fatal Links now, but it doesn't matter anymore, not unless!
Oh my god, the Mongols with a re-engage. Xora caught in the midst of it. Oh my god! Jumps in, K. Got the Sky Piercer. Xora wants more, but it's a bit too greedy. K with a flicker around. Nomad with the jumps again. K getting sidestep away, gets caught by it, and it's a shutdown for Nomad.
They just badly wanted to get the trades. They lost Ox right before he got the Fatal Links. But even then, Nightmare, they were just so quick to react. Let's take a look at that. Just now, they fought in this mid bush. There was just so much damage coming in from Nomad, they had to reposition a bit, and again, Ox falling first did not do them well. But they still somehow found an opening. They had the real world together with them, and that definitely looked like something they could fight for. But for some reason, Idid holding out long enough, even Clutch using the Purify. That was the difference maker in that fight. He kited Zixora so damn well.
Zixora really wanted to get Idid down, but it was just way too greedy to jump past a Harith. K got then chased down by Too Easy for Lexi. And now we look at the items, we see exactly how Nomad was able to deal that damage. He's almost full items. He already has a Divine Glaive as well.
Yeah.
And he's going for what? Blood Wings, right? Last item, BOD finish for K.
Idid has some stats on the Sky Piercer too, so this is going to be a challenge for the Mongols. The back and forth have been insane, but at least they get to deal with the Lord for now, and Zixora also picks up the Blade of Despair. So there will be a bit more reliable damage coming in from his side, but that is if he does get to find and reach the targets that they want, because they're being so well protected, and again, their battle spells are all up. Their purifies are up. Their means to disengage and just protect one another are way too reliable at this point, especially as they've regained the map control that was once just in the hands of the Mongols for the longest time in this game.
Yeah, Mongols can afford actually to still lose out those Lord fights for now. As long as it's not the Evolve Lord, they still have a chance, but Mikey, way too aggressive, pops in RBM. The Ox Fatal Links catches all of them, but they have Purifies to deal with it. Ox now caught him of it all, cut down by Juviana. And fed to Ida Jasmine! Jikuno on the way to Dragon, onto the Suyo. Zixora is able to get away. K kites out as well. They only get an immortality. Lord is up in 75, but Nightmare want to try to crack the space open.
Well, Jasmine's not going to recall. Too easy for Lexi going in. They just buy enough space to get this base turret.
Wait a second. They're going to try to go for the end right now. The wave's going to be cleared out in time as Zixora jumps into the Blade Surge. K is able to escape in time as that's immortality. Bye bye Zixora. He's going to get the Blade Surge down as Mumu gets thrown back in time. K gets one kill in that team fight, trying to go for more, but he knows he's already gotten enough.
Yeah.
It's just Nightmare who cracks the base turret in mid.
He still has stacks. He still has the Sky Piercer. Nightmare will definitely have to respect that.
Wow.
So they're going for the disengage for now at least, and they crack one base turret open. So that's going to mean a lot for them,
Holy
to say the
shield.
least. And holy shields. Look at Nomad right now. With the purple buff as well, I think he's going to get the double buff. And yeah, quick check on Idid. 30 stacks on the Sky Piercer. On the other side, it's K, I believe. Oh, it's just the same. They have the same amount of stacks. Idid and K.
Okay, one thing needs to change. Mikey cannot be walking up the way he has been the last, what, 2-3 engages, bro?
Yeah.
He's been in front. Zixora.
Sorry, you're all
brother.
alone. Jasmine doesn't have a flicker. Okay. He doesn't have a flicker at least. So they don't really get to make a play out of that. But he will have to take this purple buff first before they transition to this objective. Nightmare are definitely the ones who have a bit more control over the map. And Ox will be getting his flicker in 10 seconds. So that might be something they would want to play around. Oh, the damage from Idid.
Yep. They have to get away. Jasmine in the back is able to find the kick. Oh, but it's cancelled a bit by Ox. They're kiting away. They're doing a good job right now as Ida gets thrown away, as Mumu rotates over. Knows him on force. It's on cooldown. That's a Purify coming out. No man trying to cut away. That's Jasmine with the Jikundo over on Ox as he gets topped by Mumu. Jumps him back into the RWM and it lands on everybody. K with all the executes. Mongols, they set their sights on the Evolve Lord.
3-4-2. Zixora, I think he was
Wait.
doing a buy and sell. He got the BOD again.
They want to go for the end.
They're
The
not
Lord
gonna
is
go
up. 30 seconds on Nomad. Is this a good call? We'll find out.
Okay, they're kind of split up right now, but they might just be focusing on the bottom lane for now. But this is Idid, who could potentially take care of the wave. So they just get the base turret before they go to the Lord. So they just at least wanted the base turret.
Was that worth it though? Because now I don't think they have enough time to burst this.
Yep, it's gonna be too easy for Lexi just catching up with the back to shield Unity.
Okay, they're
But
doing good damage.
They're getting to burst it down though.
Everybody's up.
Okay.
Too easy for Lexi. Zoned away by Mumu. Knockout try doing a good zone. That's a retreat. Oh my god, I did. Wait a second, buddy. He goes up, he takes Mumu down. That's an XP for the Evolve Lord that'll spawn in 10 seconds.
Someone had to block their path. Mumu did a great job at that, but he unfortunately will be going down. And the Lord is spawning in a bit, so they lose on one major player to actually take care of the zoning. And yes, That's what K was able to accumulate after that sequence and triple kill we got to see from him. He's now 61 stacks on the Granger.
Both the Sky Piercer holders have the same KD, 8 and 3. Lord in bottom lane, but I don't think Mongols can utilize it. Not when they're at a man disadvantage.
Yep. Nightmare are just gonna hold it down. It's going to be Nomad taking care of all of it, but Ox... Okay, can he intercept?
This is a very risky move again. Mikey gets caught in the bad spot. Has the RB, but he gets lifted up into... Oh god, Ida just tearing them through.
That's one more stack.
That's another, but it's given over to Nomad. So the Lord, the Evolve Lord, will be in vain.
This has been so tough for Mikey.
Dude, he just cannot walk up. Dude, the time that he doesn't walk up, they win.
Yeah.
Right? Earlier.
He's just always getting caught by Nightmare Esports every single time. It's just Ida going in with a Crimson Beacon, and for some reason, they're also not able to respond quick enough. Mikey and Ox, the mid duo, I think have been struggling to coordinate their plays well enough. Well, there is a difference in a sense. They aren't going to come in from the same area. Mikey just has to be a bit more further in the back.
Dude, this mid duo, Mikey and Ox, have a combined death of 15, bro.
That's why. It's something that we didn't see in game number 1. They were just so good at playing the aggressive game. But I don't think that's what you need to be playing in this scenario. Like, to a certain extent, yes, but they're just so much purifies. You force them out, coordinate on what the positioning is meant to be, because it's always been them forward, pushing first.
So it's either Mikey needs to, like, look for new items, like maybe get a Brute Force, Athena Shield, Chastise Pauldron, or he plays it back. Either way, though, you gotta make a decision.
It just has to be Mumu or Ox doing that.
Or Mikey doesn't walk up. Because I don't think it's... Ox has been frontlining quite well.
Yeah.
He's been walking up.
Okay. Now it's Mumu, at least Ox and Mumu, you see them take their positions,
Oh,
but
never.
Mumu!
Oh, Immortality gets it in time. His Amon Force already there, but the Super Mission was timed perfectly, and now the Mongols are in a bad spot. Zexora with a desperate play. Jumps in forward, trying to go for Iden. He won't be able to go in, but he's going to get knocked up by the Lantern Flare. Juviana in the back, going to be taken very low. Taken out by Mikey.
Oh.
Now it's Ox. Can he do it? The Purify.
Can they still fight?
All of it is still up. Iden, Nomad, both the Purifies are up, and there's no Fatal Links. Mikey needs a big RWM.
Yeah, but they still have K. They still have K. Mikey too with the ultimate alongside Ox. So could this be an opening for them? Could they just target one player? Oh, but Nightmare goes first!
Jikundo and the Way of the Dragon! RWM coming down already as K is able to buy it in time. Pops him in the crown as well. But he's in the midst of it all, and Nomad shuts him down. What a play by Jasmine to take the main damage dealer out of the fight. Ox gets away. Zexora is up in 24. Mumu's up in 12. But Nightmare have gotten the Lord. Look at the wave in the bottom lane, though. Look at the wave up top.
Ooh.
It's all going to crash onto the base.
They have to deal with so much, but at least they're doing it knowing that they have the Lord on their side. But the other members of the Mongols will also get to come back. Zexora will be back. Mumu's already back. K won't be, though. And that's a huge cut on the Skypiercer stacks that they've tried to rely on for so long in this game. With their base wide open, at least in the mid. Nightmare, this is definitely going to be a potential game-ending push if the Mongols don't find their way around this.
One of the favorites to make it out of the wild card. Now, in their own base, siege down. Fatal Links coming out with the RWM as well, but the Evolved Lord has given them enough damage reduction to stay alive. Lord's on the base. That's Xora with a jump in desperately already. Nightmare will go for the base. He'll knock the favorites out of the wild card.